Hi everyone, my name is Donnie.
And I'm Melly, and you're
And
listening to your typical podcast.
your typical podcast. Yes, 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 yes. I've learned to not say it at the same time because it never syncs.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna just let her go ahead, child.
that's smart. Yeah.
So thank you all for tuning in. Um, we did not do an episode last week. Melinda, would you want to tell them why?
Um, I actually don't know why, because I text Donnie and I was like, "What's up?" And he was just like, "Bye, bitch." And that's literally what happened.
No, truthfully, I just wasn't feeling well last Friday. It was just a long week and I was feeling sick and I kind of lost my voice. So yeah, I just wasn't, you can't record a podcast without a voice.
Right. I'm
Um,
kind of glad you did say it because last week I had to cover for people at work too, and it was definitely a long week. So that's fine.
mhm. So yeah, but I'm back. We're dedicated to giving you guys as many as we can. We're gonna make sure we stay on track. If we miss one, that's fine. Don't come at us because we're gonna come back. Don't
Right.
worry. We're not
Better than
falling off
ever.
that. We're not gonna fall off that hard.
Mm-mm.
Um, I did want to read to you a review that we got
Oh,
from
really?
our first podcast.
Okay.
Um so I just want you to know what the fans are saying. So it says, "What's wrong with Melinda's sound?
Oh my God.
It sounds like you're recording on a professional mic and she's recording on a flip phone."
Oh, did one of our friends say that?
I can't say it was an anonymous comment. Sorry.
Wow.
Uh,
Well, for your information, the first episode, I was recording on a flip phone.
mhm.
So now what? Well, what
But
now?
but you're improving your sound.
Yes, I am.
All right. So she's dedicated to improving her sound, fan. So don't worry, we got it covered. But I did want you to know what the fans are saying because
The one fan.
the one fan. I want you to know what the fan is saying.
Yeah.
So I had on our list. I feel like it's irrelevant now. We're gonna talk about the Montgomery Brawl.
Oh, yeah. We were going to talk about
Um,
that.
but I feel like it's just too far gone, so we don't have to go into detail about that. But I
No.
did want to know. So everyone knows what happened. There was a brawl in Montgomery where like a group of white people got into this big fight with a group of black people. But Melly, I wanted to ask you if you saw a black person getting jumped by a group of white people, would you jump in? And would you grab a chair?
I don't know if I would grab a chair, because it's not WWE. But I was like kind of happy that he grabbed a chair, I guess, because it was just funny. He's probably gonna get in really like deep trouble for that though. But as far as like jumping in, if I see one black person getting jumped by white people, yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are you?
I
I
would at
mean,
least try to break it up.
yeah.
Like
Like
if
I would
it's
jump
if
in
it's
some
too,
way.
I would might throw a punch, boop 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 bop, bop.
Yeah.
Throw a punch
Boop,
here
boop,
and there.
bop,
But
bop.
I'm like, I'll be like, what's going on? Y'all not gonna jump this person in front of my face.
Yeah.
But that's anyone getting jumped, truthfully.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like if it's anybody, I would be like, yo, what's going on? Like there's no reason to gang up on one person.
Hmm. Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Where were you? How old were you? Why did you fight?
I fought plenty of times in school and I beat this guy named Donnie's ass a couple of times. Just because he was talking shit, talk shit, get hit. That's how it goes. What about you?
Okay. Um, it's so interesting because I don't recall being in a fight with you, but I know that if we did get in a fight,
I know you want to forget because it's very embarrassing for you how bad you got beat up, but that's okay. I mean, we can forget about it if you
I
want.
do remember one time. So we're gonna try really hard not to use names on this podcast, but I think we can say this name because it really wasn't their name. But I do remember one time Melly was gonna get in a fight with this girl named Francine
Oh my
in
God.
high school. So long story short, so this girl, I will say now that I'm looking back at it with fresh eyes, I think we were bullies.
I think she was just obsessed, honestly. I don't
I
think we
think
were.
I don't know. I just feel like because like think about it. I will say she started messing with us first. She talked shit and she
Well,
didn't
not
get
really
hit,
messing with it,
but
but
she
kind of
threw
being like a
she threw
teacher's
the
pet.
first rock.
Yeah,
And we once she did that, we just didn't stop.
that's
But
true.
I remember the one day, and this is why I said I'm like, damn, were we bullies? Remember so we named her Francine because we determined that she looked like Francine from Arthur.
First of all,
And
Donnie came up with that name.
I did. And what I would do every day when we walked into class, I would say, "Hey, what a wonderful kind of day."
Oh
And
my
then do you
God.
remember when I called the city bus to your house because she got on your school bus
Oh my God.
just to fuck with her more?
Oh my God.
But
Were
there
we
was
the
a
drama?
we were the drama. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. That's all I know of that song. Um,
Yeah. I feel like we were just bored. Like we didn't I mean, we were in high school. There wasn't much going on, you know? So
agreed, agreed.
like what else are we gonna do other than fuel this little beef that we have with her?
Yeah, and it was
Um,
our honestly, it was at least for me, that was one of two beefs I had in the entirety of high school.
no, yeah,
Like
seriously.
I had to go for it. But this particular time where you almost got in a fight with her was she was walking behind us. It was after biology.
Seriously, like, okay, it's after biology. We're done. Like our game is over.
And she's
And
like
she kept
walking
walking
behind us
behind
talking
us.
crap.
And I'm like, girl, do you not know how a beef works? Like we say our little thing in class and then we're done.
So Melly throws her stuff down, like her books, her backpack, and she's like, "All right, Francine, let's go."
Because if you big and bad, let's be big and bad. And then Mr. Should we say his name? I mean,
No,
does it matter? And
uh,
then this
our
beautiful
crush.
history teacher,
Mhm.
he decided to not let me beat her ass.
He
But it was
he's
funny because he was like,
he
"You're
stepped
gonna
in.
get beat up."
What he say? He said, "I just saved you from being on the ground and getting your hair pulled out."
Yeah, like thanks, bro. Thanks.
I've never really been in a fight before. It kind of makes me sad. Like I've like fought my brothers and like play fight friends, but I've never like been in a fight like fist fight with anyone.
I've
Um,
been in a actual fight. I mean, I lied earlier, obviously, about fighting Donnie, but I haven't fought in like I feel like it's been 2 decades, honestly. Like my last fight was probably like elementary or middle school.
no, that's not true. What about that one time with your niece was there and the
Oh yeah, actually yep, I just lied. I actually did fight. It wasn't like super recent, but it was like I was in my 20s, yeah.
tell us
Um,
about it.
I mean, I went to my sister's house where my nieces live, and they live like this woman lives above them or whatever. And I guess they kind of talk and like she asked my niece for 10 or like $15 or whatever. And this lady's like in her 30s. But she asked my niece for like 10 or $15. My niece gives her the money, but the girl like is dodging my niece and she's like, and my niece is like, I want to get something to eat or whatever. I buy her something to eat. Anyway, she just basically wants the money back from the woman. Now I'm pissed that my niece like gave money to a 30-year-old woman. Like, not you getting finessed. So I go up there and I'm like, hey, I'm just wondering if you have the money for my niece or whatever. And she's like, I don't have the money for them. Slams the door in my face. Basically, she starts, just trying to get rowdy and stuff. And obviously, from the Francine story, I just dropped my stuff and I'm like, okay, let's go. If you want to yell, because I'm not really a yeller, but if you want to yell, that means you want to fight too, honestly. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. But then she doesn't fight me. So then I'm like, okay, let's go downstairs. But then she tries to hit me while I'm going downstairs. So naturally, we start fighting.
And who won?
I definitely won. And my sister had to come home from work because I was at my sister's house, but my sister was at work. That's why I went there to like watch my nieces or whatever. And then she had to come back from work. And the girl was like, look at what your sister did to me, like showing her all the scars and shit. And I'm like, you literally attacked me first. And it was just kind of funny at the end because I don't know. I like she basically said sorry to me. And I was just like, we fought for no reason. But at the end of the day, like, just stop asking my nieces for money. You broke
Yeah,
bitch.
a grown
But
woman
anyway,
should not be asking anyone any. I mean, because your nieces at the time were kids too. Like, I mean, they're like old, like teenagers, but
yeah, they're like,
nonetheless.
yeah, they were probably like 17. Like one's 19 right now, and the other one's like 17. So at the time, they were probably like 16 and 18, um, or like 15 and 17, one of the two. But yeah, it was just kind of like it all happened so fast, honestly. And it was mainly just because the lady was like, she was just a typical like wanting to be a badass bitch. Like, girl,
Yeah,
calm down.
but then she quickly realized she was not bad at all.
Right. And I can tell,
Um,
like, she thought she was gonna do something because, like, I was trying to be polite and shit with her, but like, bitch, I'll beat your ass. Oh, and then also the after I beat her ass, she went back upstairs and grabbed a knife, and she tried
ooh,
to come back down. And I was like, okay, girl, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Like, you do not have to get a knife. Like, I was fighting for my life.
you're like,
So
whoa, whoa,
yeah, like
did
that's I
not
remember saying
expect
that, like,
this.
girl, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Like, you do not have to like try to kill me.
You do not have to kill me, please. Thanks.
Yeah. She went and grabbed oil to try to like throw old oil from like a pot on me. Like it was very wild. As Bob would say, this is wild.
Well,
Like
also, like, I feel like you got to be careful when you fight someone on their turf
that's
because
true.
they
Yeah.
have the this people can go in the house and get the I don't know,
Right. That's true.
the
But I
hot
mean, I could
oil
have went to my
from the.
sister's house and got a knife too. Like, bitch,
True.
calm down, please.
I've
But
never
yeah, that
been in
was
a fight for myself, but I've always like weirdly enough like won. Like so when we were in high school and like younger, we would always watch Bad Girls Club. So
yeah.
like because of that, I was always on guard, like, oh, I can't wait to go to a bar and someone's talking crap. And I'm gonna throw my drink on their face and then I'm gonna throw the glass to
Yeah.
but it's never happened, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I think I would win in a fight. I definitely do. I think if I
I think
fought
you would.
someone, I would. I will say
I
one
think
of
you
my
would
guilty
not
pleasures. Wait, what
what?
was you gonna say? Well,
I was gonna say, I think you would not like. You would be the person who, like, if somebody fought on your turf, like, you would be grabbing anything to hit them with.
I honestly I don't feel like I would start a fight, but I definitely will end it.
Okay,
So
okay, cool, 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 cool.
one of my guilty pleasures, which I always feel nervous to tell people about, but I don't know why, it's just so juicy and so nice to watch. Fights on Twitter. Ugh, it is the best. Fight Twitter is the best place to be because on TikTok they won't show fights.
No,
On
they
Twitter,
won't.
on Twitter you can see it
They
all.
just gonna find.
You can see it all. Every single thing, every angle,
They
everything.
have a Twitter page for like crazy fights. Like,
I
yeah.
follow them all, and
Oh
sometimes
my
I
God.
just get on the I fall off the wagon just looking at videos and being like,
Like,
ooh, ah,
of people getting their ass beat.
yes. And I'm just studying, waiting for my
Yeah.
time. I think that's what I am. But
I can't
uh,
believe you've never been in a fight.
it is a little. I mean, I almost got in a fight in high school. I don't know if you
You
remember.
have like three other brothers. You've never been in a fight with your brothers?
I feel like that doesn't count.
It doesn't, but
Like fighting your siblings don't count. Like we're not. When you're fighting someone on the street, you're fighting to hurt them.
right.
When you're fighting with your siblings, you're not doing that. You're fighting
Well,
to fight.
as a person with five other siblings, if we fought, we were definitely hurting each other.
I
But
mean, same, but like it's a different type of hurt.
it
Like,
is.
I mean, I have five siblings too, actually, and me and my brothers will fight all the time. And like, I remember one big fight me and my oldest brother got in, which is over the dumbest stuff too. Like, you
Yeah,
look
it really
back at it and
is.
you're like, we fought over who's gonna do the dishes. But we like fought. We were fighting, and again, my oldest brother is like 7 years older than me. So if that tells you how scrappy I am.
Yeah.
11-year-old me was ready to go toe and toe with this 19-year-old. I'm like, or 18-year-old. But we ended up fighting, and we broke the toilet bowl in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
And like water was spraying out of, like, we literally broke the, not the bowl, the case where
Yeah.
the little flush thing sits. And my mom was so mad and everything,
Yeah.
but I'm like, she was mad at me, and I'm like, talk to your grown ass son
Yeah.
who's fighting an 11-year-old who got whooped.
Child.
maybe he didn't get whooped, but I remember me winning, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me. But other than that, like, truthfully, like, I never, like I said, in high school, I almost got in a fight with this one guy over a lunch table, but he was
Mhm.
kind of scary. He didn't fight me, so.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't really like, I mean, now that I'm older, I'm like, ugh, I do not want to fight. That last time that I fought was definitely like, I mean, it wasn't a blur. It just happened like so fast that
Yeah.
I probably definitely would have reacted differently. I mean, she probably wouldn't have reacted differently, so it probably would have ended the same way.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I
I
just
just
think
don't think it's worth it.
fighting someone at this point, I'd be like, you're gonna ruin my day. Like,
Yeah.
whatever I had planned after this, I'm not gonna be able to do it no more. My hand's
Yeah.
probably gonna hurt. If you hit me in my
I had to get
face,
my
I'm gonna be
nails done again.
upset.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, like, I
so,
have 2 piercings on my nose. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm at the point where I'm not trying to fight nobody.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't have to. Like, if it was like fight or flight, if I
You
could get
fight.
out of there, I'm probably gonna fight.
Yeah.
But
But I'm gonna defend myself if you touch me.
exactly,
Has this
exactly.
turned into a fighting episode, or are we still
No, no.
doing
I was gonna say, like, we should take a break and then we could get into our topic.
okay, cool, cool, cool.
All right. So we'll be
We'll be
right back.
and we're
All right.
back.
We're back. Woo. Um, hopefully you got to get some fresh coffee, or I don't know if you're driving right now, whatever. But one thing that I've seen that was very popular among the podcasting world is "Am I the Asshole?" stories.
Yes.
So we thought it would be fun to read some and kind of give our opinion, say like, well, if we think they're the asshole or not. Yeah. So, do you want to get going? Do you want me to read the first one? Do you want me to read
Um,
all of them? I don't know.
you can read the first one.
Okay. So this first one, is so what we'll do, we'll read the title. We'll kind of give our first opinion, like if we think they're the asshole or not. We'll read the thing and then we'll give our opinion plus our verdict. That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. So this first one, am I the asshole for cutting up and altering my wedding dress into a functional dress instead of giving it to my sister who can't afford an expensive dress?
Wait. So
So this
she
person
cut up.
took her own wedding dress and made it into a dress that she could wear wherever instead of giving it to her sister who couldn't afford an expensive dress at all.
Um, read the big part too, where she's like, I guess explaining herself. I mean, just based
No, we're
off
gonna
that
read that
one.
part just from the opening
Yeah.
line though.
From the opening line, I guess, yeah, you're the asshole. I mean, I would need to know if is your sister like really about to get married, or was she just like saying save it in case I do, or I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't feel like she owes her a wedding dress. That's hers. Like, cause
But was it
if
like
I
your
just think,
mom's and it's supposed to get passed down?
I mean, I guess if that was the case, but I
Yeah,
think about my, like, if I was a woman and I was wearing a dress, no matter what happens after my wedding, you're not wearing
it's
my
my turn.
dress.
Yeah,
Like, I need you to get a different dress. All right.
yeah. I
So
guess that's why I want to read the bigger. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
here's the big explanation. So this person writes into Reddit. I need an unbiased opinion on this because I don't know if I was the asshole. Throwaway because I am active in other communities and I don't want this to mix. So, I was supposed to get married 2 months ago to my ex partner of 5 years. Sadly, we broke it off because he cheated on me at his bachelor party with a stripper. I had this beautiful dress that cost me around $2,000 out of pocket, out of my pocket, out of her pocket. I have been very depressed since everything happened because I felt it was somehow my fault for not being sexy enough or not giving him what he wanted. So last weekend, I decided to take my power back and I began altering my wedding dress. I have been sewing for 15 plus years, so I know what I'm doing. I cut a bit here, changed the color to something less weddingy, and after a week of work, I had a beautiful gown that I could use for other things. The problem comes now. I uploaded the picture of the dress to Instagram with the caption that says something along the lines of, "You can change the worst memories," or some shit like that. My sister hits me up and asks me if that was my old wedding dress, and I told her yes. She then called me and asked why I had done this, and I asked her why it was a big deal. She told me that I could have waited until after her wedding. I was so confused. She then reminded me that when we were staying at a hotel where my wedding was, wait, sorry. She then reminded me that when we were staying at the hotel where my wedding was supposed to happen, my mom and sister were cheering me up because my sister said something along the lines of, "Oh, well, if you're not using it, I will." We all laughed because I thought it was a joke, but it was never brought up again. She asked me once what material it was, so I assumed she wanted something similar. Now my sister is mad at me, and my mom says she understands both of our point of views. But I could have waited 5 more months till after her wedding to take my power back. Am I the asshole?
Okay. So her sister was definitely about to get married in 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should have the wedding dress like already, right?
Picked out. I guess the only thing I could think of, what if the sister was like, "Oh, my sister said I could have her wedding dress, so I don't need one."
Yeah.
Um,
It sounds like based off the paragraph though that she never really mentioned, like it never was really talked about of them getting like it being an actual agreement. Like they joked about it once, she said, and then the other time she asked like what material it was made out of to maybe like get an idea.
yeah,
Um,
her sister should have clarified, but
yeah,
also she could have clarified with her sister, like, "Oh, do you really want this dress?"
yeah. Or like, hey, I'm about to cut up this dress and make it into something, you know. But is she the asshole for it? No, it's her dress.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like there was no like actual discussion about her giving the dress to her sister. You're about to get married in 5 months. Why don't you already have a dress? Oh, it
Yeah,
says she
I
can't
agree.
afford it.
But
Well,
even
if she
even
knows that she
so,
can't afford it,
like you can get a wedding dress from a lot of cheap places. It doesn't have to be, an expensive wedding dress is not $2,000 either. I feel like that's a cheap wedding dress. No?
yeah, that is true. When she said that it was 2K, I was like, oh, um,
But secondly, like I just don't feel like her sister is entitled to the dress for free.
mhm.
Like regardless of whatever. I don't care. So our verdict is not the asshole. There is
Yeah.
one update that I wanted to read from the story.
Oh, okay.
So the original, the same user posted, "I posted approximately 5 months ago about my sister being mad at me for not giving her what was supposed to be my wedding dress. So after being assured I did nothing wrong, so not being the asshole, I decided to talk it out with my sister. I tried calling her, but she had blocked my number. Ooh.
Oh my God.
I was very confused and talked to my mother. She was trying to stay out of it, and I got a little mad and said that was not fair. My sister was not right because she never formally asked me, and how was I supposed to just guess that that was what she wanted? She tried to justify her, but in the end also accepted that my sister was wrong. Nonetheless, she told me to just give my sister her space and she will have to just come to terms with it by herself. I waited a few days until I met her in the supermarket. First, she tried to act like she didn't see me.
Oh my God.
Your own sister at the grocery store? First, she tried to act like she didn't see me,
Is
but
this made up?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I planted myself in front of her. She was just rolling her eyes, saying she had places to be, and I said, "You know, I hope you notice how unfair you're treating me." And then I left her alone. That night, I received a call where I was berated for being selfish for about 20 minutes by her. I asked her if she was done and asked her if we could talk this out like adults. She came over the next night and we had an exhausting fight, screaming and crying. And after all was said and done, she actually apologized for everything. She was kind of jealous of my dress and the wedding that I almost had. She was embarrassed that she could not afford everything I could, and she felt like she failed as an adult and as a mother. And honestly, I get it. Not because I think she is a failure, but because I get how it feels if your brain tells you you failed at life because you don't have the things that other people have. She apologized also because she was trying to blame me for her problems and that everything was easier if she wasn't the one to blame. We talked a lot more time. We talked a lot more. How did she? Okay, this grammar child. Um, we talked a lot more, and I told her that she didn't need a fancy dress and that we could search something basic and we could help decorate it with something. She agreed, and we actually did get to customize a very basic wedding gown. As we didn't have much time, it wasn't super fancy. Sadly, due to the outbreak, the wedding that was supposed to happen this month was canceled. They had a courthouse wedding where she wore one of my dresses and she's celebrating in August if possible. That's everything. So even if I'm not an asshole and my sister seemed like a brat, she was dealing with some heavy feelings and I still love her. Thanks for the judgment and advice.
Wow.
So that's good. They came to a
Yeah.
good solution. I can't believe we didn't even think about the jealousy part because I feel like that's obvious.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad they came to a good conclusion, but I still stand where I feel like the sister didn't owe her anything.
Yeah, she didn't. Um, but yeah, underlying issues will cause like stuff like that. So yeah, that makes sense that she was like jealous of her wedding and all that. But like you said, like she doesn't owe her anything. Like, what do you want the whole venue and everything too? Like, damn, bitch.
Hmm. All right, so should we go into the next one?
Yeah, we can.
Do you want to take it?
Sure, sure, sure. Let me see. Am I the asshole for telling my son that he should probably be more low key around his boyfriend's friends?
Yes.
Yes, she is the asshole.
Yes. His boyfriend's friends ain't gotta be more low key. Like he already
How
gay,
does, yeah, his friends doesn't know that he's gay.
but his boyfriend's friends. I don't know. Okay.
I'm not gay though, so I wouldn't know. Like, I mean, she's not either. So, um, I don't know. I don't want to say yes or no. It depends on like if the boyfriend's friends are like assholes, then maybe he shouldn't be friends with them. But also, I
Maybe.
can see like why she's saying it, maybe, so they don't get like jumped or some shit.
Maybe.
But let's get into it. Okay. My youngest, Randy, 16 male, has been dating a boy, Zach, 15. I'm a friend of Zach's mom from college, and he and Randy have known each other for a while, and we've had them over, and I know Zach pretty well. He's a pretty sweet kid, even has his own flower garden. Now,
Yeah.
even though Randy does play some sports, he's not super masculine or anything. And while Zach's more on the more masculine side and takes sports more seriously, though they bonded over Zach's more or less than masculine interests. Okay. Zach just recently came out to his parents in school, like not, but maybe a few months ago. I know his dad is struggling a bit with it, and we live out in the country, and not all of Zach's football teammates are being great about it. And I know other than his two best friends, no one else knows he likes flowers or anything he likes that aren't up to par here. From what I heard from his mom, I know he's been getting crap from some of his friends, teammates about how Randy treats him like the girl. With Randy having a car, so usually picking him up, driving him around, or paying for stuff because he has a job. Well, last Saturday, they were supposed to hang out after Zach got done with summer practice. Randy decided to bring him some flowers he might like. Oh, now Randy has brought him flowers before, just not in front of his teammates or people that don't know about his other interests. And apparently Zach got embarrassed about it, and they had a huge argument about it and how he felt Randy was embarrassing him. Me and Randy talked about it when I saw him upset, and I wondered why he was home so early. I told him while what Zach said wasn't necessarily fair, that maybe he should be a bit more low key and chill some around Zach's less than evolved friends. That Zach's kind of having a hard time right now and doesn't need more stress. He got this somber look on his face, which I hated, but he understood. I talked it over with my wife, and she thinks I was being a dick, basically, telling Zach not to be himself, and I should never try to tell him not to be loud and proud. I told, whatever, I told I didn't mean it that way, but she's still upset with me. I guess he meant I told her. Am I the asshole here?
Mm,
Um, yeah.
now, do you think do you think he's asshole?
I mean, now that I read it, I don't think he's the asshole, but I think like I understand what the wife is saying too. Like, this one is so hard for me, honestly. Like, because I now reading the like story, I would probably have said the same thing, but also now I probably wouldn't want him to hang around him if he's like so embarrassed by it.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I think like the dad, who I'm assuming this is a dad, I don't think
mhm.
he's an asshole, but I do think it just needed to be a different conversation, not like
Yeah,
you should be more low key around his friends. More so like, hey, why don't you wait to give him gifts and stuff until you guys are alone? He's
yeah,
stressed. He's being stressed out. Blah 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 blah. Um, I mean, I get it. Like, being if you're dating someone who is not
especially being
out,
15 and 16, like kids are jerks. So yeah, he's probably going through it.
if you're dating someone who's not out or not as out as you or not as flamboyant as you, or whatever the case is, it can be hard because you almost are forced to change yourself around situations. Like you're almost forcing your partner to code switch, which I don't think is fair. I think that's a
Yeah.
unreasonable expectation to put on a relationship, but I
Mhm.
also understand when that expectation does play a part in relationships because it happens. You almost have to because that's the
Societal.
reality of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if his friends are bullying him or being mean, one, he needs to get new friends. But
Mhm.
two, like there's no way to avoid that. So anything as a partner that I could do to
Like not prevent it. Yeah. Or to prevent
I,
it. Yeah.
I would do it. So I don't necessarily think the dad's an asshole, but I think he could have said it differently.
Yeah, I agree. Like it should have been. I mean, even the way he said it wasn't anything wrong with it. Like he told him that he's dealing with stuff and maybe it's not the best. Like he did say it fine, honestly. But I don't know. I don't think he's the asshole. Let's just leave it at that.
Me either. All right. Next story. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter to leave her homophobic boyfriend?
Um, Go on. Oh wait, no, we can't. Okay. So just from the title, yeah, I mean, no.
Yeah, it sounds very reasonable. Fuck this
Yeah.
boyfriend. All right. My daughter, Beth, 16 female, recently began dating one of her friends, James, around 7 months ago. He's generally a good guy and treats her well, but she's constantly gushing about him or talking to him on the phone as he lives in a different country. Beth is a very passionate young woman. She's incredibly passionate about social issues such as LGBT issues and feminism, and James shares most of these traits with her, or so I thought. not long ago, I first noticed a few months ago. Okay, these grammars, not long ago. I first noticed a few months ago. Like, what? Come on. All right, sorry. I first noticed a few months ago, but I ignored it at first. The two of them were on the phone one night, and Beth wasn't wearing headphones, as she often forgets to charge them or forgets where she puts them. Beth told James that she liked his accent, and he replied, "That's gay, bro," and they both laughed. I thought it was odd that Beth is so into LGBTQ rights, but would laugh at that comment, but I brushed it off as she might have been tired or hadn't heard it correctly. A few nights later, she complimented him on something by saying, "Not to be gay, but your laugh is really cute." I asked her why she had said it the next morning, and she turned red and said it was an inside joke between the two of them. Beth has said she is bisexual since she was 13 and that she was non binary when they were 15. Come on, non binary and then using she. They are trying to be a good ally to the community and has a bisexual flag and the straight ally flag in their room. So I don't understand why they would suddenly act like this. They like dressing in boys' clothes and has done more dating since James. Since they came out, I told them that they wanted to stop being a girl because they don't feel like they were being treated equally and that they outgrew their feminist phase and that they would see that they were being immoral and wrong, but they didn't listen. So I'm trying to understand. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
the dad told them that they felt like they are outgrowing this guy, basically.
Okay.
I think James is enabling this behavior in her. Ah, so basically, the dad doesn't like that. The girl, Beth, doesn't want to be referred to as woman anymore or something like that. So
Okay.
I think James is enabling this behavior in her. He calls her bro as if she's a man, and I don't like that he's trying to mock gay relationships. I'm just
What?
extremely disappointed in my daughter's actions and thought she would stand up for the gay community, but she seems to play along with him. This afternoon, I sat down with her and asked her to hear me out, and I didn't think James was a good influence on her, that I was disappointed in her for dating someone so homophobic and such a bad influence on her. She got defensive and said that he isn't homophobic and that it's all inside jokes as they both are in the LGBT community. I told her that he couldn't be gay if he was dating a girl, and she got teary-eyed and told me that if I wouldn't accept her, told me that I wouldn't accept her, and she stormed off to her room. I followed her and told her I wanted them to be broken up by the weekend because I don't support her relationship with someone who says those type of things and calls her a boy and makes her think those things are okay. Am I the asshole for insisting they break up?
Yeah.
You're the devil.
Yeah. No, seriously. This whole
First,
thing is just him admitting how like obnoxious he is, or her, whoever is talking.
I
Like,
mean, one of the first worst parts is that he wrote this. So this is the best version of this story that we heard because this is his side of the story. And he
oh,
sounds like the asshole. So I can only imagine what the actual story is.
yeah,
Uh,
right.
but secondly, I'm like, wait, so first of all, you're calling your daughter Beth. I'm just gonna call Beth. You're calling Beth a she, this whole thing, and they have come out as non-binary. So when you're already disrespecting their
Yeah.
pronouns. Secondly, you're all up in her business about what her man, about what they're joking
Yeah.
with insider. Like you don't know.
Yeah.
So instead of assuming like, oh, that's homophobic, you're the homophobic one, Betty.
Yeah. And you're telling somebody they can't be a part of the LGBT community uh for dating your daughter. Like, what the hell does that even? I'm
But
so
also, it
confused.
doesn't sound like he knows anything about this kid. He's just
Yeah,
assuming. Like, maybe this kid is also bi.
right. That's why I'm like, how do you even know? Like, she literally said they're both part of the LGBT community, so that makes me think that yeah, he's also bi or pan or something. So
And saying that's gay or calling someone bro is far away from, like, one, I will say dude, bro to someone. It does not mean that I'm like, oh, they're a boy.
yeah,
It's a way of speaking. Granted, not the best way, but it is a way of speaking. But
right.
secondly, saying that's so gay is not homophobic. You're
Not at all.
this dad is the homophobic one.
Yeah,
So he is the asshole.
definitely.
Um I want to read some of the comments.
Okay.
Um it says one says you're the asshole. You can't even accept your own child's identity because it doesn't fit your narrative and have the absolute cheek to act like you're confused as to why they're hurt.
Right.
Period. Um one's holy crap, you're the asshole. She's bi. She came out to you as bi, so she's bi. She's non-binary. She came out to you as non-binary, so she's non-binary. The straight ally flag is not pink, blue, and white. That's the trans flag because she's non-binary, which falls under the trans flag. You're homophobic and transphobic because you say that her being non-binary is immoral and wrong, and that her
Right.
boyfriend can't be gay because who he's dating. You don't understand that those of us in the LGBTQ plus community will say we're gay when we're literally any sexuality other than asexual and straight, right? I'm pan and I'm binary, and my boyfriend and I say we're gay all the time, even though he's heterosexual, and I still have my female bits by choice. You're homophobic and transphobic, and you need to get that through your head. At least you're incredibly ignorant and don't seem to care about your own actions towards your own child who is gay, bi, and trans. Please get over yourself. You're the asshole. Also, this is a mom,
I knew it.
not a
Because I was
Karen.
like, oh my God, her name is Homophobe Mom. She's trolling.
Yeah, she's a troll. Fuck her.
Yeah. Okay.
Next, you're the asshole for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad everybody's agreeing. Like,
Ooh,
what?
this one's hits close to home. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read
Oh, like the next, am I the asshole? Or are you still
it?
reading comments? Okay.
The next one.
Okay. Let me see. Am I the asshole for ignoring my friend's phone calls and telling her to fuck off?
Mm,
I mean, no. I mean, sometimes, I guess it depends on the situation, but just reading that, I ignore friends' calls and messages all the time. I don't necessarily tell them to fuck off, but that's kind of the same thing as ignoring it. So I don't think they're the asshole. What say you?
I think they're not the asshole either.
Hmm. Just based off the title. Okay, let's move on. I, 37, have been friends with Lucy, 38. This guy's a male and Lucy's a female for about 30 years. Lucy always calls me when she has a problem, as we've been friends for so long and I've always been there for her. This can be something as small as editing her resume or something as big as needing a loan to make rent. Unfortunately, Lucy only has one mode, emergency. So whether it's a crisis or a simple problem, she always approaches it in emergency mode. The other day, I was in the middle of taking a timed assessment for work on my phone. I was about 5 minutes into it when Lucy called me. As I was in the middle of the assessment, I declined the call and put her into voicemail. As soon as I did this, she called back. I once again declined and put her into voicemail. She called back a third time and I did the same. Keeping in mind, every time she did this, it interrupted my assessment. The clock kept running and the screen filled with her phone call, taking away the question. She texted me, which popped up on the screen, 911, call me. I responded, busy, call you in 20. She replied, please, it's an emergency. I closed the text and continued my assessment. She then started calling again. I put 5 calls in a row into voicemail. I was behind on my assessment, so I tried to power through, but stress was getting to me. Lucy texted me again, need you now. I lost it and text back, fuck off. In 30 years, neither of us have ever said that to each other, but in that moment, I just wanted her to leave me alone. She didn't respond, but stopped calling me. When I finished my assessment, I called her back and she threw me into voicemail. I texted her and she said, I texted her and said was done and could talk. She replied, "It's fine. I took care of it." I later learned that her car had broken down and she needed a ride to work so she wouldn't miss her shift. She wound up calling her father. She was late for work and got a written warning. She's been very cold to me, and I feel very badly that I hurt her. I've apologized for cursing at her, and she just says it's fine without any further comment. I'm beginning to doubt if my reaction was justified and feel horrible for damaging our friendship. Am I the asshole for how I reacted and not helping my friend when she was in need?
No, you're not the
No,
asshole.
I don't think so either. Based off
Uh,
like you explaining her and how she like reacts to to literally every little thing, I would have did the same thing. Like I'm doing something myself. And also, yeah, it sucks that her car was broken down, but clearly she has other people she can call and you said you were
yeah.
busy. So call
Also,
somebody
like
else.
her problems is not his problems.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're friends. You've been friends for 30 years. I mean, we've been friends for a long time. But if
Yeah.
I call you once and you didn't answer, maybe I would text you and be like, call me when you can. But
Mhm.
I would move on.
Yeah.
I would not sit there and call you 55 times in a row.
No.
I would not like, are you
My sister
joking?
is like that
But
and it's
also,
very
even
annoying.
even if okay, say if you call me over and over again, okay, fine. I text you, I'm busy. That should be the end of it.
Yeah. Find somebody else. Like,
Do not keep calling me. He was nice telling her to fuck off because I would have been like, first of all, you keep texting me and I'm trying to do my assessment. And okay, you're late for work. Now my assessment is late because you keep calling
right.
me.
And I failed my assessment.
Secondly, secondly, you always need something. You're such a needy ass bitch. Fuck off. Go do something else.
Come
I
on
would
now,
have been
Lucy.
mad.
Yeah.
So
No, not the
he
asshole at all.
not the asshole, and honestly, fuck off was nice because he
Yeah.
could have said something else. I do think I mean this kind of reminds me of a lot of friendships where I hate when people take.
And don't give.
Don't want to
Yeah.
give anything. So like she sounds like a person who is um just a taker. And I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't like that for you, male 37.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
not disturb me, user.
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot and we're probably already into it. But yeah, we can do one more.
One more. This one's kind of short. Am I the asshole for excluding my son's best friend from his birthday party? I'm
Yeah.
okay. I just say it right now because it says my son's 7.
Oh.
Okay, so this is gonna get. I'm reading the first one. I'm like, golly. All right. My son 7 has a close friend 7 who is wheelchair bound. We will call this boy Parker. Sorry. What?
Okay.
Everyone's calling. I feel like I got
Oh,
like
not
10.
Lucy.
Yeah, I'm like, Lucy, leave me alone. So my son 7 has a close friend 7 who is wheelchair bound. We'll call this boy Parker. My son is turning 8 this coming week, and we scheduled a birthday party for him at the local trampoline park.
Oh,
We
bitch.
we spoke to Parker's parents about this, and they do not feel comfortable letting him attend due to his disability. My wife wants to cancel the whole party and figure out something else that everyone else can attend, but the invites have already been sent out, and it would be a hassle for everyone and potentially cause less kids to be able to attend. She says Parker will feel excluded and no longer will want to hang out with our son. She spoke to our son and convinced him against the party, and he wants to cancel the party too, saying that he doesn't want to do without Parker. But she has only frightened him about losing his friend, but he definitely still wants to go to the trampoline park. So I have decided not to cancel the party, and I plan on taking him regardless. My wife is angry about me doing it. Am I the asshole for not canceling his party over one kid?
Yeah. His best friend who's wheelchair bound. Yeah, you're the fucking asshole. And your kid literally just said that he doesn't want to do it without him. If you want to take your kid to the trampoline park, take him to the trampoline park. But if he doesn't want to have a birthday party without his best friend there, then you should change it around. And he also made it seem like his wife like manipulated his kid into not going to the like I think she just kind of told him the situation and the kid decided for himself like okay, if Parker can't be there, then I don't want to do it. This guy's definitely the asshole.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel in the middle.
Really?
I think after the son said he didn't want to do the birthday party, it's fine. Like he shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I think if the wife, if they spoke to the kid's parents and he just didn't come because they did not feel comfortable letting him attend the party, I feel
Mhm.
like that's different.
Yeah,
No?
but
Because like
they
I
could
feel like
like
obviously they didn't think of Parker in their planning, which
yeah.
kind of sucks. But secondly, like it wasn't that they didn't invite him because they didn't want him to come. They didn't he didn't come, he wasn't going to come because his parents didn't feel comfortable with him coming. I feel like those are two different things, and I feel like that's okay if his parents don't want to let him come. Personally, although I don't know much about, I mean I've never been to a trampoline park, I'm not in a wheelchair.
You
In
never been
my
to
head,
Sky Zone?
no.
What? Okay.
In my head I feel like as shitty as it sounds, I bet there's some things that people in wheelchairs can do to have fun.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Like they wanted to do basically another party to involve the guy in the wheelchair.
But I'm saying
Like,
at a trampoline park, I feel like there must be some things that
oh,
someone in a
okay.
wheelchair can do to have fun. Like I've seen
Um,
like the things where they hold on and they get into the obviously like his parents will have to come and be there, but I think he can still have fun if they really want him to have fun there.
yeah. I mean, me
Especially with
being who
all the
like,
kids.
yeah, I just feel like me being, I went to Sky Zone before. There's really nothing, like, there's trampolines literally everywhere, even like the hanging on stuff. Like, it's a trampoline. Like, he wouldn't be able to do anything other than to sit and wait for cake, if I'm being honest. And like, he would
Yeah,
literally
that's
see the
fair.
kids enjoying the time. So,
That's fair. I think an easy solve would just be to have the party somewhere else.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just do, and if you want to take your kid to the trampoline park, just take him to the trampoline park when he wants to.
And
Like,
even
even
bring a
have some
few
other clients.
friends. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like for his birthday party. It could just be for like a weekend thing. It sounds like the dad wants to go more than the kid.
Mhm.
So,
It's like I want to go to the trampoline park.
right.
Um, all right. So I would say I don't think the dad's an asshole, but they should just do something else.
Yeah.
All
Um,
right.
I kind of want to read the other one that we skipped just because it's like one other one, but we don't have to.
Which one did we skip? Oh, sure.
Um, am I the asshole for telling my friend she was out of line and deserved what happened to her?
Sure.
That's
Let's
kind of
read it.
vague.
Let's
So,
read
friend,
it. Why not?
okay, okay. All right. My friend, let's call her Polly, worked at a woman's only salon with all female stylists that cater to Jewish and help me out, Muslim
Hijab
women.
hijabi?
Okay, hijabi Muslim women, but is open to all women. The doors can only be opened from the inside, and there were no windows, so men could not see in and see their hair anytime. Oh, that's pretty cool for them. I
I
really like
like
that.
that. Yeah.
Polly often photographs clients' styles when she's done. She always covers their faces, and the pictures mostly go into a photo book for other clients to look at that stays in the salon and is never seen by men. Sometimes, however, she posts certain clients online, usually clients who don't have religious hair restrictions. Recently, however, she has a Muslim client who got a really cool style and dye job that she never seen or done before. She asked her if she could photograph it when she was done, and the client said yes, thinking it was just going in the salon photo book. Well, my friend posted one of the photos where you could see absolutely none of her face online. Her client saw it and was distraught because men could see it. My friend argued no one would even know it was her, but the client threatened to sue her if she didn't take it down. Then the client and her friends called the owner and said that they wouldn't be back as long as my friend was employed there because they no longer felt safe there. So Polly was fired. Polly told me and another friend, we'll call Lucy, not another Lucy,
Hmm.
this at lunch yesterday with the whole "whoa is me" attitude. And then she asked me what I thought about it. I told her honestly that that what she did was out of line, that this was a long-term client, not a new one, and Polly knew she was a hijabi and had chosen to ignore her religious beliefs, that she had deserved everything that happened to her. This upset Polly, and she yelled that it was a single mistake, called me a judgmental bitch, and then stormed out of the restaurant.
Damn.
Lucy thinks, right? Lucy thinks that was too harsh on her, that she didn't mean to harm anyone, and she was just excited about her work and had made a simple mistake, and that she tried to correct by deleting the pictures. I trust Lucy, and now I'm wondering if maybe I was the asshole for not taking Polly's side. I mean, I don't think you're the asshole for not taking her side. I mean, because you're basically saying that you understand the Muslim woman's side, which you should. So,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this person is the asshole because
no.
also I feel like, at least me, I don't want people around me who are always going to be like, you're right, you're right, you're right. Like, I don't need yes people. Like, tell me when I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
And he said that she had a woe is me attitude. And yeah, so
Like,
that
tell me
definitely
when
plays
I'm
true.
wrong. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong. So, like, I need to know when I'm wrong. Even if I don't feel like I'm wrong, I would like the opinion of being like, I love you, but you were wrong.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know if she
also,
needs to say she deserved to be fired or whatever.
well,
But
I feel like I mean, it sounded like she literally didn't take it down until she was threatened to be sued.
yeah,
So,
like
yeah,
she
you
should
kind
have
of do
took it down
deserve
the
it.
first time.
Right. So, I
But
feel like,
also,
yeah, you
like,
do
you
deserve it.
should get someone's consent before you're posting anything online of them.
Yeah. Technically, she
Like,
did. She
so,
said, yeah.
but
But,
like, it should have been
mm,
clear. Like, it should have been like, by the
yeah,
way, this is going on social media.
online.
Is this
Right.
okay? Like,
And
you
this
should
is a
not be trying to
long-term
trick
client.
someone. You're like, it almost sounded like she was trying to trick her because if she thought it was being posted in a
Mhm.
book and this
Right.
person was like, oh no, it's on social media, I feel like it's different.
Yeah. And I
But
also
it's,
feel like the woman probably said yes because they said she's a long-term client. So she probably knows like it's just going in the book. Like if you've
yeah.
never posted her online, why would you now? Just because you did a brand new style that you like? Like, no, it's not okay.
I was gonna honestly like easy fix to just literally um what am I trying to say? Like it would be easy fix just to get a little form, be like, here's a consent
Mhm.
form to post you online and
Right.
bada boom bada bing.
Yeah.
All
And if they
right.
don't want to be posted online, that's it. Like that should be it.
Well, that was super fun. Love
It
Emma and Asshole
was.
stories. We should do more. Um, yeah. Well, we're gonna take a small little break and then we're gonna come back for a quick wrap up.
Okay.
And we're back.
Back,
Um,
back, back.
so to close up our podcast today, we wanted to revisit our word game, say the same thing, because we're
Mhm.
gonna get it right.
Yeah. Hopefully it takes like 3 tries.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in one, I feel like.
Okay.
Um, let me think of something. Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. I got my first word. You got your first word?
Yeah.
You should do the counting and then we'll just say the words at the same time.
Okay. I'm gonna count down from 3. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Friendships.
Dog. What did you
What'd
say?
you say? I said friendships.
I said dog. Okay.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Cat.
Blade.
Oh my God, I was gonna say Blade.
All right. You said blade. I say blade. You say cat. Mm-mm. Feel like there's a easy
Right.
jump. Okay.
1.
One,
Oh, you can count.
one, two, three. Sheena.
Shino.
Yeah,
Did you say Shino?
I did. I did.
Okay. Shino
So
is my
she,
lovely cat.
yes. Blade was also a dog of hers. So I was
Yes.
like saying, like, okay, well, if I say her dog name and she said
Right.
cat, then we should come to the conclusion. We did it. Period. Don't ever
Yeah.
come at us again in your comments that we're not on the same page because we see each other.
Right. And your comments about my flip phone recording, did you listen to the second episode with Big Brother? Because clearly you didn't, okay?
They said that before the episode was released.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
But
keep up. Keep up.
yeah, keep up. All right,
Tell me
that's
who it
all we
was after
have.
this so I can be thrilled.
Okay. That's all we have for you guys today. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.